No for the PG version of the speech. Also, I'd like to thank everybody for attending Brian and Tracy's special day. And I want to point out, it's nice to see Brian without a hat on. Doesn't he look good, everybody? Come on. Yeah, for those of you that don't know me, I have known Brian since I was roughly 5 years old. So we went to elementary school, junior high, high school, 3 community colleges, and finally U of A, where we were in the same fraternity. That's right, Mondo, U of A, buddy. So to say we've been a lot, we have been through a lot. And through it all, Brian has been like a brother to me. A taller, thinner, better looking brother, but I still think I'm the funnier one. And if anyone that knows Brian is always eager to lend a helping hand. So I thought I would share one of my favorite memories of Brian's helpfulness. It was back in high school. We were at my mom's house throwing a party, and it got a little crazy. So there were cars on both sides of the road, and you could barely get a car through the middle. And Brian, being the helpful person that he is, decided to help this big cargo van help navigate it through. Mind you, Brian has 2 beverages in one hand, and he's directing traffic with the other. So as I'm watching this transpire, it looks like something like one of those guys working at the airport, directing, down the runway. So after a few minutes, finally the van gets through. As the driver rolls down the window, he flashes his badge. It just so happens to be 2 undercover cops. So I want to thank Brian for your helpfulness and helping us into handcuffs that night. But all jokes aside, Brian has been a great friend to me. I couldn't ask for a better friend. Tracy, we all knew you were the one well before Brian was willing to admit it. And the moment that sealed the deal for me is the first time I ever heard Tracy refer to Brian as Connolly. I was like, that's a perfect match for him. I've had the opportunity to get to know Tracy a little bit better over this last year because I work with her about 2 days a week. So just think of this, she's my boss for 2 days a week, Brian. She's gonna be your boss the rest of your life. So, but in all seriousness, Tracy, you're not only marrying a great guy, but you're marrying into an amazing family, and they will be there for you every step of the way. So everyone, grab your drinks and let's toast. We can finally I can refer to you as Conley now.